beautiful spring lamb shanks for braising. Ha! Always get grass-fed lamb for the best flavor. Season with pepper, but not salt. I'll show you why. Kalamata olives and sun-dried tomatoes. You could totally go for some oven-dried tomatoes if you want, but I like to bring the sun to my spring lamb. I adore olives. These Kalamata olives are nice and briny and salty. You can use green ones if you'd like. Some of those shriveled up Moroccan black olives. I'm Moroccan, but I am not shriveled up quite yet. Did I actually say that? First step for lamb is to sear the lamb shanks. Ooh. Woo. Oh, yeah. Lamb. Ooh, baby. Perfectly crispy and seared. Excited. Mise en place. Kalamata olive and sun-dried tomato, AKA sunshine and salt. Looking good, looking good. These are a huge time saver. I picked up prepared chicken stock and demi-glace from my butcher when I got the lamb shanks. Whoop. Here's another trick for you guys. When I want some flavors, but I don't want the little bits, you'll make a sachet. Need me some scissors. Or you could just be a mummy. Right into the middle. So I've got some black peppers and some bay leaves in my cheesecloth. And now I'm gonna make a little bundle. At least I learned how to tie my shoes as a child. Don't need to be pretty, it's just gotta work. So beautiful. Okay, the lamb is in. Ooh, baby, that lamb is looking luscious. Ah, so good. Sachet. Way better than fishing around for peppercorns and bay leaves. Looks so good. Ooh, this is gonna rule. I can't wait until I add Yorkies to the mix. Just gonna keep it on the lowest heat. There is nothing grim about this gremolata. Ooh. The sun-dried tomatoes and olives add character. The Yorkies are puffed to perfection, and that gremolata brightens up the whole dish.